Yo, I am tired. You know what? Let me use this time to give you a little bit of background as to what this trip is about. Basically, yesterday I was in the office. So yesterday being Thursday, I was in the office. I was doing a sign-in on one deal, and then I was doing a couple of other things on a couple of other deals as well. And then what happens? An email goes around at like lunchtime-ish. I was actually down in the canteen eating lunch at this moment. And an email goes around to all the trainees basically saying who can travel to Warsaw tonight. So I was thinking, like, I saw the email and I said, you know what, let me just keep eating. I was eating salmon. I remember, you know, them ones where like something, not traumatic, but like when something significant happens, you remember exactly what you were doing. So I was eating my lunch, which was salmon, greens, cauliflower, potato. So remember, I was just thinking to myself, like, let me just continue eating this salmon. And let me think about this. Let me think about whether I feel like I can able to travel to Warsaw tonight. By the time I finished eating, like maybe 15, 20 minutes later, I said, okay, let me respond because I think I can do it. Because I'd looked at everything I was doing. I said, okay, all the signing stuff I'm doing is pretty much under control. I just need to send chases if anything. But to be honest, that's under control. The other stuff I'm doing, I can either finish it pretty quickly or I can reprioritize and do it like tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not that deep. So I sent my response. And I was even thinking, because I even thought this kind of like travel thing, I thought everyone would have jumped on it. So I even thought to myself, do you know what? By the time I respond, someone else would have responded. I won't be going. Partner gets back to me. You're off to Warsaw, Steph. I said, okay. Okay. Now we've got to get this show on the road. Turns out, so I'm on my way to the Warsaw office because there's a deal that's closing. I'm not anything to do with this deal, by the way, so I really don't know much about it. But from what I gathered, the deal's closing. The underlying document has a particular CP in it. I don't know if it's a CP or a CS, but there's something in it which basically says that original documents need to be delivered to a particular place in Poland within, I think it's like 3 business days or 3 days from the date of signing or something like that. Basically, from what I gather, the documents were in London, they were notarized, and if they were to be couriered, i.e. posted, they would only get there 5 days after the date of signing or something like that, which would obviously not be okay in terms of the terms of the contract. And they weren't able to get a waiver or something like that to be like, oh yeah, 5 days is fine, because it's simply impractical to be able to get it there in 3 days. So lo and behold, I am flying to Poland to deliver these documents. So that's a little background as to why I'm going to Poland. But obviously because I'm going on a Friday and I'm staying till Saturday, I'm going to have a little time to roam around as well. So I'm hopefully going to show you a little bit about what Warsaw has to offer. But yeah, I know I look exhausted. So that's all. That's just to say that yesterday was absolutely manic for me. And then I had to be up this morning at 3:45 to get ready to come to the airport, only for my flight to now be delayed. It's currently been delayed by about an hour. So I said, let me just record this for you instead. Okay, so I realised I didn't actually do a proper check-in, but I am currently in our Warsaw office, and let me just say, like, I love the London office, but this office is kind of nice still. We're on the 30, or at least the office that I'm currently in is on the 39th floor. Let me actually get up and show you my view. Obviously a blank office because nobody works here, but let me show you. So it's currently snowing, so you can't see much, but imagine how nice this would be to look out at. Absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. So yeah, I'm in a little office to myself. I'm just catching up on some work that I had to do for today. Obviously, because I knew I was traveling, I did the majority of it kind of yesterday and during the week. But I did still have a few bits and bobs, so I've come to just finish that off. Hopefully going to log off in the next half an hour or so. Got a quick call. I need to catch up with my vac schema. I've got a vac schema with me. And then I'm going to go out and explore Warsaw in the snow just to see what's around. So yeah, come along with me. Yeah, guys, I can't lie to you. So when I finished work, I was thinking to myself, oh, Let me go and explore the town to show my followers what Warsaw is like. But guys, it's a bit chilly. It's a bit cold. So let me go back to the hotel and regroup. Let me think about what I want to do, and I'm gonna get back to you. But I just want you to know that it's cold and it's snowing. Mercy, I'm finally in the hotel. So I wanted you guys to actually see my reaction of the room in real time. So first of all, I need to find the room. Okay, you know me and directions are not necessarily the best, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Ooh, people coming out of their room. Where's the 9? Oh, is that it? No? Yeah, okay, found it. Let's see. Okay, let's... Oh, the chairs are purple, and you guys know purple is my favorite color. Okay, no. I've literally just entered. I might do it proper. Can you see the chairs are purple, and I love that. I wish I was here for like a bit more time, but it's fine. I'm glad the chairs are purple. That has made me quite happy. Let's have a look at the bathroom. Oh, we got a bathtub. I'm definitely gonna run myself a little bath, read a little bit. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay guys, so you're in a bit of luck because I've decided I'm going to Nobu for dinner, which means I have to leave the hotel. So I'm gonna quickly spruce up a little bit because I look rough and tired and like somebody who's been working too hard. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna splash some water on my face, put a little bit of lip gloss on, maybe put on some lashes. I think I'm just gonna wear the same outfit I'm wearing because I can't be bothered to change, but I may decide to change. We'll see. But off to Nobu we go. Okay, so I am currently running myself a little bath. I was actually meant to go clubbing tonight. That was the plan. Apparently there are a number of clubs on the same kind of street as the hotel, so I thought let me just check them out. And I may still decide to do so. We'll see how I feel after I have a long soak in that tub. But honestly, the experience that I experienced at Nobu today, I'm ready to just have a bath and read a book and go to bed. Because let me first of all say the food was actually 20 out of 10. The food was delicious. I could not fault it. I had some kind of spinach, baby spinach something. Best spinach I've ever had in my life. Delicious. Then I had the steak. I think it was Peruvian steak something. Again, flavors were immaculate. I always get my steak medium, but flavors were fantastic. Then I also actually initially ordered chicken wings as starters. Anybody who knows me well, who's watched all my travel vlogs, who's been around with Tola, will know that I always eat the same food. I eat wings for starters, and then either, depending on how I'm feeling, it's either going to be a steak for a main or a pasta for a main. And the pasta is normally going to be like some kind of spaghetti with lobster or something like that. Everyone knows I love a bit of seafood pasta, so I eat the same food everywhere. So this is what I ordered. These man, in fact, even before we get to what I ordered, let me even reload it and start from the beginning. So when I got to this place, in fact, before I got to this place, the hotel that I'm staying at called them to book my reservation. They said they had booked my reservation. I don't know who's in the wrong here, but somebody said they booked my reservation. Cool. I get to Nobu now. Nobu's a 10-minute drive away from my hotel, a 30-minute walk in this snow. I get there, they said I'm not in the system, I've not reserved anything. I said, well, the hotel said they have reserved for me, so please check. I don't know if you need to check under the name of the hotel or under my own name, but you must check somewhere. Somehow they found a table for me. I said, okay, cool. Ordinarily, and I say this as someone who actually used to be a waitress for a number of years, ordinarily when you sit someone down, do you not immediately present them with the menu so that they can peruse? Okay, these people did not give me menu for 30 minutes. And I deliberately waited 30 minutes because, especially when I'm by myself, I like to not, I don't want to always jump and just think everything is about my color. I like to just sit and just think maybe they were actually getting to me. Maybe they were actually swept off their feet and they were actually about to come to me. But these man went around. When you're serving tables, waitresses and waiters, you normally have quarters, innit? So these man went around serving their quarters, constantly going back. Are you okay, sir? Are you okay, madam? Blah, blah, blah. Did not even give me a menu to peruse. Cool. So after my 30-minute timer, I called one of the bartenders. I said, excuse me, can you please go and ask one of your colleagues to bring me a menu? I've not been served. He said, I can serve you. I said, thank you. So he's collecting my order, the wings, the spinach, the steak, like I said. Send it to the kitchen, cool. Within like 2 minutes, the spinach has come out. As I said, fantastic flavour. I really did enjoy the flavour. Then I think 5 minutes later, the steaks come out. I'm thinking, okay, this is good. I finished my spinach, I finished my steak, no wings. And in my head, I was thinking, but the wings, if anything, was the starter. So that should even have been first. I'm a bit confused because the spinach was the side to the steak, in case you don't know. So I was a bit confused as to why that hadn't come out. So eventually I called a different waiter. I said, please, where's my chicken wings? They said, oh my God, I'm so sorry, we have forgotten your wings. We'll bring them to you for free. I said, you're mad too. Which, if you are not from my country, it just means, okay, I've heard. Because by this point, I was absolutely just tired. Because I have literally sat here and watched you treat everybody else in this restaurant so differently to the way you're treating me. It's ridiculous. Like, even this story that I'm giving you now, it's even the brief. It's not even, you people are not really experiencing what I experienced. That's all I'm going to say. So, for the purposes of this vlog, you can just have the 2-2-2-second vlog B-roll, because I wasn't at all happy with the service at Nobu at all. It was piss poor. The food was delicious. I will say that. I am now going to have a bath to relax my nerves. Good morning, beautiful people. So, yeah, it's like, what, 9 a.m., something like that, Poland time. I don't know, I feel very out of it. I didn't realize how exhausted I was yesterday. So when I came back from Nobu, the plan was to have a bath and see if I could go out again. I had a bath and I slept. And I woke up today. And it's okay. So today's plan is I'm going to go get ready. I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to go downstairs, have some breakfast. And then I'm going to try and walk to somewhere called the Old Town. So basically, for context, when I was on my way here, the taxi driver was telling me a little bit about the history of Warsaw. And apparently, well, first of all, apparently Krakow is the most beautiful city in Poland because Krakow wasn't destroyed by the war. So it still has all of the, you know, traditional architecture. So one day I must definitely come back and go to Krakow. But that's an aside. Warsaw was completely destroyed by the war. But Old Town was completely restructured, I think. Is that the right wording? I don't know, but they basically rebuilt it in the same way that it was pre-war. So I'm going to try and have a walk down there to go and see some of the beautiful history. And that's after I have breakfast. And then I'm going to be checking out and going back to England. But I think I definitely will come back. I think it would be nice to come back when it's not snowing though, because I feel like that has limited how much I could do. But yeah, let's see how this goes. This is the breakfast hall, which actually looks really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna go see what they have for breakfast and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm about to try and brave the cold and walk to Old Town. As you can see, it is still snowing. Still beautiful though, but still snowing. They said it's a 12-minute walk, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so I've just got to the Old Town bit. It actually looks gorgeous. I don't even know if you can see, I feel like the backdrop of the light, I think the light is behind me. So I need to flip the camera so you can see what I'm seeing, but it's gorgeous, man. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see, this looks like some kind of museum or something like that. Let's see if there's something to see there. Do you see how pretty this is? Look. Gorgeous. This is the building that I was just talking about that I want to go see what it is, because it kind of looks like a museum or something. Oh look, people having a snow fight. Cute. But yeah, let's go and see what it has to offer. Bro, all this stuff looks bare historical. It's so unfortunate that I don't speak a lick of Polish. Not a lick. But I'm guessing it's something to do with, like, is it a stamp or is it a coin? Is it money? I'm thinking stamps. See the bit down at the bottom there? That's giving stamps. I think that's what this means. I'm not sure if there's any Polish followers on here who would love to translate for us. Would really appreciate. This one is music. I understand music. Music is a universal language. We thank God. Don't understand who these musicians are, but clearly they must be some famous Polish musicians, I guess. I'm thinking. That is cute. And there's basically loads of different, I think it's all connected to that building that I told you that I think is a museum. But I'm gonna see if I can find someone to translate these for me, because I actually want to know what this says. Okay, so I found something called the Traditional Fair of Art and Handcraft Souvenirs. This is the building that I thought was a museum, but apparently it's not. It's some kind of market. So let's go in and see what there is. Hello. I can see food. I can see like stuff. So maybe I can buy a trinket or something for my mum. Let's see. I don't know if they take card here. This is only like the type of place that take card. I wonder if they have vodka. Oh Lord. I forgot I'm speaking out loud, aren't I? So this is stuff from Syria. This is soap. This is soap from Aleppo. Yeah, this is soap from Aleppo. And there's olive oil and stuff. And you know I like to look after my hair, so I might actually get some of this for me and my mum. How much? 25. Do you take card?
No, only cash.
Only cash?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I need to go and work out how to take out some cash. But I want to get some soap, I think. This is cool. I didn't know there was like a big Syrian community here. I don't know if there is actually, but yeah, I didn't know that. This is interesting. Okay. Okay, so I've got my trinkets and I'm heading back to the hotel now so I can get my taxi to the airport. But I know I didn't get to do much in this vlog, but obviously bear in mind I was only here for 24 hours. So I did the best that I could. I would definitely say, if you want really nice food, it is a bit spenny, but if you want really nice food, do go to Nobu, because it was actually really nice food. But obviously if you're black, they may not necessarily give you the best service, so bear that in mind. If you want to see something cultural, definitely come to the old town. I was also told to go to, I just didn't have time to go there, but I was told to go to the Palace of the Arts and Sciences. It's the only one of its kind in Poland, I believe. It was actually a gift from the Russians, I heard, after the war. And I think there's the same or an equivalent palace somewhere in Russia. I don't know if it's in Moscow or something like that, I don't know. But that's what the taxi driver was telling me. And apparently that's a really good place to go to as well. Like, it's got theatres, museums, it's got a viewing deck on like the top floor, and you get to see a really nice view of Poland. So I'm a bit sad I didn't have time to go there, but I'm glad I came to the old town, because it does truly look beautiful. And I think I must come back because I didn't really get to explore as much as I would like. But I'm glad I found those documents that I need to figure out how to translate, and I'm glad I found that little quaint fair, because I managed to get some soap and olive oil from Syria, of all the places. So there we go. But yeah, I think here ends this 24-hour in Warsaw vlog. Make sure that you give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Follow me on Instagram. Who knows when I'll be flued out to another random country sometime soon.